and I mean, he was basically saying if you look at how animals communicate, they kind of communicate telepathically. And he was talking about, caveman times, used to point at shit and grunt and nod heads and look at things, and everybody would know what you're thinking about. And he goes, and then we started traveling in groups, and then language was kind of born. And he goes, language actually slowed down our initial form of communication, which was, it wasn't maybe as descriptive, but it was just as deliberate as speaking a language. And then you introduce technology, and basically what he was kind of saying is, that our brains have been kind of dumbed down from, thousands and thousands of years of technology coming out and language and all these other things. And I don't know.
We lose the ability to...
Exactly. We don't, I mean, you hear it all the time. You don't use it, you lose it.
Right.
And so basically what he's saying is we're losing our instincts. I mean,
that makes sense if you don't use it. I mean, isn't that what the appendix is? Isn't the appendix an organ that we no longer need anymore because we cook food?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is the reason why the appendix is going away? I think that's what it is. I think it's a change in diet over time has made it unnecessary. So it's like slowly being phased out of the human anatomy. And that's why it ruptures sometimes. But I don't think it has a real function anymore. What it used to have. Oh, here it goes. The appendix is kind of helping us in two ways, both with the gut. It helps fight off invading pathogens. That's one thing that is true. When they take out your appendix, like your immune system's not as good. But also to repopulate the gut with this beneficial bacteria after gastrointestinal issues. So how did the appendix form, and why is the appendix there's a thing that was speculated about what the origin of the appendix is and why we don't use it the same way we used to. Why do humans have an appendix, worm-shaped? Modern researchers believe the appendix has many key Okay, here it is. Go to the top. Worm-shaped tube attached to the large intestine in the human body. It's an organ that is credited with very little significance and often removed indiscriminately to avoid complications due to infection. However, modern researchers believe that the appendix has many key functions in the human body, and it protects the body's internal environment from infection. What is the original origin of the appendix, though? That was the thing that I had read.